So do you want to know how I was able to book this JetBlue commercial? Paisley by JetBlue. So whimsical, so fancy, you know what I mean, okay? You want to know how to book that commercial? I know, that's why you're here. That's why you clicked on this video. That's why you are tuned in right now with the rest of the Adelaylians. I'm going to show you how. What's up, YouTube? It is your girl, Nadia Adelay here, back again, and I'm so excited to bring you guys another acting informational video. This is a reaction video of how I went from self-tape to being booked and right on set doing my thing. I'm just here to bestow upon you just some advice, some motivation, some tips on what I do, what I don't do, what I like to do, what I like to incorporate to just keep me motivated, to keep me creating. Because in the times where there are droughts, and there have been a lot of droughts, trust, with this whole acting gig and acting career, I should say, how do you stay inspired? How do you stay having the desire in your heart to want to continue to do something that doesn't reward you on a daily basis with tangible things? It's something that you gotta love. And I love my Adelaylians. Shout out to y'all. So this is another installment of From Self-Tape to Set, one of the reaction videos that I'm going to sit here and watch my official commercial that's out on streaming, television, cable, broadcast. It's out there, it's out to the world. Even in this one particularly is it's up in the sky. It's on airplanes. People are watching me while they're thousands of feet in the air, you know, having their ears pop from all the air pressure and maybe a little shaky from the turbulence. Let's hope not. But I'm airborne, baby. We airborne, Adelaylians. Woo! I digress. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into this commercial that I really enjoyed filming. It was such a beautiful process from start to finish. Even from the auditioning aspect of it, it was a little unorthodox, but I got it done and I booked it. So I want to get into how I did that, what my process was, and how you guys can book commercials just like me with whatever you have at your disposal, wherever environment you may be at the time, because us Adelaylians, we get it done. So real quick, before I jump into the nitty-gritty of this video, I have a movie that has been released to none other than the amazing platform of BET+. The movie is called Dying to Be Famous, and I am dying for you guys to go watch it and check it out. So please, go download the BET+ app if you haven't already. If you don't have it, here's a little tip. Y'all come close, yeah. Are you listening? You listening? Yeah, y'all tapped in right now? There's a 7-day free trial. Sign up. Watch my movie, Dying to Be Famous, and then if you choose to cancel your subscription right before that 7-day mark hits, that's your business. I'm here to help you guys. I don't know how many times I have to say it. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the meat and potatoes of this video, because I know that's what you guys are here for, all right? So you guys already know how I like to start this off. Let's watch the full commercial. Let's watch the entire completed project, and let's see what you guys think. I can't wait to get into it.
I want to take things to the next level. With great rates on hotels, car rentals, true Blue points.
And someone who's always there for you? For both of you.
Book with Paisley by JetBlue. Everything you ever wanted in a relation trip.
How stinking cute! Oh my God! Listen, I just want to tell you guys, that was a beautiful commercial to shoot for me. Just the aesthetic and the idea, the conceptualization behind it, I was all for it, gung-ho, okay? So a little backstory on that commercial. We had to wake up at 5 in the morning. I had to wake up at 4 in the morning, because call time was 5 in the morning, because we wanted to get that sunrise for the initial shot. So us as actors, sometimes we gotta go to work before the sun gets up. It is what it is. All right, you gotta love it. You gotta love all the good and the bad and the in-between when you're in this career, ladies and gentlemen. And it was especially challenging for me, particularly getting on that set, because this was shot in Florida. As you guys know, I live in Atlanta now. Typically, you know, if I had a super early God-forsaken call time like that, I would make sure to be in the state that I need to be in the day before. Just being a responsible adult. But I couldn't go that route because your girl is a workaholic, and I was on another set the day before this set or this shoot needed to be shot. So I had to catch pretty much a red eye. I had to catch a really late flight. I think it was Delta, that was leaving at like 11:30 p.m. to fly from Atlanta, Georgia to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I think I got in, excuse me, no, it was Miami, Florida. And then I think I got in at 1:15, 1:30-ish, got home to my mom's house, 2 o'clock roughly. So you guys do the math. So leaving set in Georgia, that was a 12-hour day. Leaving set was about 9:30, 9:45, heading to the airport. I didn't even sleep in my bed. I still have a bed at my mom's house. I didn't even sleep in my bed, y'all. I didn't even want to get that comfortable. I slept on the couch. I took a cat nap, a 2-hour cat nap on the couch, because I did not want to miss my alarm, because your girl had to be on set in Fort Lauderdale at 5 in the morning. Mind you, the production team for JetBlue was freaking out that they knew that I was leaving Georgia the night before in the wee hours to head to set at 5 a.m. Freaking out so much so that they hired a backup talent for me, just in case like issues with the plane or I couldn't be able to make it. Like, they had to go. They had to do what they had to do. You know, they had to get this commercial shot at 5 a.m. that morning. And they were like, Nadia, we would rather you come at a more decent hour, not in the middle of the night. And I'm like, production? I'm on set and I can't just leave this set until my work is finished. So I'm a believer, okay? God got me. I'm going to make my flight, and it's going to land in Florida at the time it needs to for me to show up to y'all's set. And it did. It worked out. I never met the girl who was supposed to play me, just in case I didn't show up. But she got paid for showing up, so that's good. You know, get your money, honey. You ain't really do nothing because your girl made it. But yeah, so it was a little bit hectic towards the beginning, but everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So yeah, got to set. You know, right when I wake up, I'm like, got a little pep in my step. I'm good. I'm not too tired. Get into hair and makeup, wardrobe, the beautiful white dress that you saw me wearing. Loved it. And yeah, the day was smooth. We had the morning shift, well, the super morning shift. I think we got off the set at like 11 a.m. And let me tell you, when it was lunchtime, or really breakfast for us, after we got our shots done, your girl was in the corner. What was most important was I was on set, not sleepy-eyed. I was wide, I was awake, I was wired. I was making sure that I was attentive and making sure that they knew that they chose the right girl for the job, which they did. Sometimes it gets a little tricky being an actor and having multiple things that you're booked for all in a really condensed time period. But you gotta get creative. You gotta be flexible, and you gotta just make it work, okay? This is a business of making it work and making it happen. And if you're not into that, then maybe acting isn't for you. But yeah, I wanted to be on that set in Atlanta, and I wanted to be on that set in Florida, and your girl got it done. It is what it is. So let's watch it one more time.
I want to take things to the next level. With great rates on hotels, car rentals, true Blue points.
And someone who's always there for you? For both of you.
Book with Paisley by JetBlue. Everything you ever wanted in a relation trip.
I just love that stinking commercial. It was so beautiful. So that initial shot was green screen. Used the actual sky and the sunrise at the ending. The Paisley representative came and held both of our hands. And yeah, it was just an easy shoot. We did a lot of corny, like joking around. We did a lot of like cracking jokes. It was, a lot of people were delirious at 5 in the morning, expectedly, but we got through it and it was super fun. So without further ado, let's get into my self-tape audition that helped me book this bad boy. And let's see what these casting directors, these producers are looking for from you for your self-tapes, for you to be booking like a booking machine. Like the booking machine that I know you guys are. Let's do it.
So, I've been thinking, I want to take things to the next level. With great rates on hotels, car rentals, and true blue points. And someone who's always there for you. Always there for you both.
Woo! Okay, so that is the audition that helped me book that Paisley by JetBlue commercial. That is all over everywhere right now. People are still texting me now to this.
Say, Nadia, I see you on my plane.
Yes, so this tape, I obviously, you see it's not a conventional background. I have a wooden panel as my background. You hear the ambient birds chirping in the morning time. And yeah, I have, you know, a pretty sexy kind of pink dress going on. Hair nice and done. Still lashes again. I was such a lash girl, I don't know. And yeah, it's giving cabin rustic vibe, which is exactly where we were. I was at my really good friend Chastity's birthday trip up in Big Bear. Was it Big Bear? No, excuse me, up in Blue Ridge, North Georgia for her 30th Zencation trip. Like I said earlier, when we as actors, we get auditions, we gotta make it happen one way or another. I don't go anywhere without my self-taping equipment. I have my ring light. Sometimes I bring my pop-up backdrop that fits in a check bag size. I have my phone. I always have my phone with me. I have my laptop to do my editing. I have all my self-taping essentials. So if I get a tape, no matter where I am, London, Paris, Blue Ridge, the moon, I'm always ready to do a self-tape. So this is one of those scenarios and situations where I was ready. I stayed ready so I didn't have to get ready. So I taped right outside of our cabin. And yeah, I just set up my ring light. I didn't even think I plugged it in. I just used the natural light of the sun. And I couldn't have foresaw that the birds were going to be chirping all throughout the video. It just, honestly, I think it elevated it a little bit because the instructions for the video was to have it whimsy, was to have it romantic, hence the choice of outfit. And you know, being on vacation, I don't have access to my entire wardrobe. So I had to make it work with the outfits that I did bring. So I just had that really cute dress that I actually wore that day because we went wine tasting out in Blue Ridge. And the dress just perfectly worked with the aesthetic of the commercial. So I put on that dress, did my hair all nice and cute, made sure I woke up before the rest of the girls on the trip because, you know how girls' trips get a little rowdy, a little loud, a little sensational. So I wanted it to be quiet. So I made sure I got myself ready, hair, makeup, outfit, self-taping equipment set up, and took myself outside, memorized my lines because though it's not the most robust set of lines, it's a pretty good chunk of dialogue that I had to recite. So made sure I memorized my lines the night before so it was nice and stuck in my head. And then I went outside and then I gave it my best shot. And they liked it. The director specifically. I got a call back from this audition and she said, Nadia, I just really enjoyed how you took your time and how you really embraced the hesitance, the sweetness, will he like me? I don't know, but I hope so. I think they even gave the reference of a soap opera, the soap opera vibe. So it's very, but Antonio, you said you were going to love me forever. So I tapped into that. I was nervous. I made myself really just anxious and, you know, kind of squirmy at first, just getting into the role, getting into embodying what they asked for in the instructions for the audition. And then I just put the lines to it. You know, I was like, so I was thinking, building the anticipation, I was thinking, you know, I think it'd be a great idea if we, use true blue points. And you know, you just hit them with the punchline. And that's where I think I was able to win the room. You have that factor that brings you on a journey from the nerves and the hesitation to boom, we selling you JetBlue true blue points. You have that arc. I think that was the word I was looking for. And you saw it. You saw it in the audition. You know, regardless of the unconventional backdrop, regardless of the unconventional ambient birds. And by the way, those birds should be paid actors because that was beautiful. It made my self-tape like that much more romantic. Having the morning chirping birds, you know, and even the unconventional outfit. But I took a risk, I took a chance and made sure that I fit the mold that they were looking for. And the director, I love her so much. Her name was Ali. She absolutely loved my performance. I got a call back, and during the callback, you know, I wore the same exact outfit because I suggest that to any actor who wins the room with their self-tape and gets so fortunate enough to get a call back. Obviously, they liked something you did, so don't change anything. Let them be the ones to tweak and change you, because that's why they want to call you back. That's why they want to have that face-to-face with you to see if you can be moldable, but don't stray too far away from what they liked from you in the first place. That's a tip. Stay as close to your original tape as possible if you are so fortunate to get a call back. But don't be too married to what you did in the beginning. Stay malleable, stay moldable, because that's what they like to hear. That's what they like to work with. Actors who can give them what they're asking for. And I was say if I wasn't spot on in the audition, I was close enough to get a call back. And she tweaked one thing or told me one thing to do different, and boom, right on target, baby, bullseye. It's that simple, okay? Let's watch it one more time.
So, I've been thinking.
That buildup of anticipation. So, you see?
I want to take things to the next level.
And you see that little, you know, I don't know what he's going to say, but I want to take things to the next level. Obviously, we're inferring so many different things right now. When they say, when a woman says to a man, I want to take things to the next level, you already have your inferences in your mind. So what are you going to do after you have that anticipation built up?
With great rates on hotels, car rentals, and true blue points.
That's not what I was expecting. So boom, that punchline hits you right then and there. And that's, oh my God, the space. And that's where you book them. Right there, where the anticipation builds, and then you snipe them right there with the important, pertinent information that they want to get across to their JetBlue customers.
Someone who's always there for you. Always there for you both.
All right, I want to see if you guys caught something. The voiceover that you heard in this video, obviously it's meant to be the announcer, and that was what the script had said in the audition instructions. Did that voice sound familiar to you? It did? Oh yeah, because guess what? It was me. I played every single role in this audition. I didn't have anyone to wake up at whatever time this was. It was really early though, to help me with the self-tape. So guess what? Like I said earlier, we Adelaylians, we get it done. I played my own, the boyfriend in it, as well as the announcer in it. And how did I do that? With just a little magic and hocus pocus. And no, I did it because I am a go-getter and I get it done. And in the editing, I just did a little quick voiceover of what the script had said for the boyfriend and for the announcer. So obviously I get me on tape as the girl, and then I leave room in my mind while I'm taping for what the man is gonna say, because I know what he's gonna say because I read the script, and I know what the announcer's gonna say because I read the script. So leave that in your mind, and then you just play onto that while you're recording, while you're taping. It's that simple, you guys. You gotta make it happen. Because not all the time are we gonna have a reader who's available for us. Not all the time are we gonna have a good reader. Not all the time are we gonna have access to actors who wanna wake up at maybe 8 in the morning and read for you. And especially for something that's this short and this simple, I did it on my own. And I've done this for plenty of auditions. You'll see later on and in more videos. I have read for myself for a lot of auditions. A lot of people may not recommend that. Like I keep telling y'all, I do what I gotta do, and I booked it. It works. The proof is in the pudding, y'all, and the pudding is sweet. So don't let unconventional circumstances and non-ideal scenarios stop you from making your money, stop you from living your dream, stop you from getting your acting bag. Sometimes the little things not happening for you helps the bigger things come to fruition and be as beautiful as they can be for you. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened in this audition. And I give it all to God because, man, I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. Always. Always and forever. That is my secret play-by-play. Not even a secret, because I'm literally telling you guys. I'm showing you how I'm booking these things. But that is my play-by-play blueprint on how I was able to book my Paisley by JetBlue commercial. Such a beautiful commercial. I will keep saying that. And yeah, you guys can book too. You just have to be creative, have a little bit of imagination, be ingenuitive, and just trust yourself and never give up on your dreams. I want you guys to win. I really, really do, okay? There is room for us all to win. And there's no need for gatekeeping. There's no need to backhand anybody. Why? What is for you is for you. And remember that. Never forget, okay? Now, real quick, let's get into a little blooper clip that my director, Ali, put together and put on her Instagram because I just think it's the funniest thing. And it really embodies how lighthearted and how much fun we had on set. So check this out.
Have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Stretching the whole time. You don't mind? Those big round eyeballs you used.
Listen to me, guy. Ready to take... Yeah, sorry. I want to take things to the next level. With great rates on hotels, plus JetBlue points.
I was a little scared there for a second. Oh, this really is the next level.
Someone who's always there for you.
Or you both.
Oh, for you too.
Yay! That was so fun. Oh my gosh. And shout out to my castmates, my co-stars, Miguel and Chris. They were so awesome to work with. My little white, my white chocolate boyfriend and my Latino fiery, sassy JetBlue Paisley worker. You guys were awesome to work with at 5 in the morning. Not everybody is palatable at that time of the day. So thank you guys so much for making it such a beautiful experience for me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you really took away what I intended for you guys to learn from just watching me do what I love. I hope this inspired you guys to keep going, keep flourishing, keep progressing in your artistry and in your craft, because if it's not today or tomorrow, someday you are gonna book and you are gonna remember, oh man, these are the moments that I've been waiting for. These are the moments that I've been practicing and auditioning and learning and growing for. So I can't wait to see you guys walk in your greatness because it's happening sooner than later, okay? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out to bring more of these amazing videos to my audience. Like, comment if you had anything interesting or just any questions at all. I'm definitely into answering questions and wanting to communicate and just connect with you guys out there. So please make sure to leave a comment on what you thought about my audition. Share this video with anyone that you feel may need to know some of this information. Any of the upcoming actors that are around you that need some motivation and need some encouragement and uplifting. Share this video and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.